welcome you watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Mona Lisa Rumbai, bringing to you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. KHADC seeks opinions of general public on the Uniform Civil Code. Toyota Kirloskar Motors launches TTEP in Don Bosco Technical School, Shillong. Pending salary of SSA teachers released. And Riwar Mingi Federation demands explanation from Paul Lingdon. Another news in detail. The Executive Committee of Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council on the 5th July called for a general meeting to discuss on the implementation of the Uniform Civil Code in northeastern states as intended by the Central Government of India, which includes Meghalaya. Speaking to the media persons, PNCM Deputy CEM of KHADC informed that KHADC along with community leaders and different interest groups made a final decision to upfront reject the Uniform Civil Code. PNCM exclaimed that the Khasi community had been under the influence of traditions and culture since the British rule. Others also addressed their concerns and expressed their opinions, which includes KSU President El Marangar, HNYF President Saran Bla and others. Present in the meeting includes members of interest groups, the Federation of Khasi State and Union of Village Administrators.
District Councils, Federation of Khasi State, Sunjuk Jongi Rangbachnong Gabriel Nyotra, Nagalenga PSU Central Body, FPGGP Central Body, HMIF Central Body, Nantaga HYC, Bat Kiwiki Rurangba, Ibangila Hot Akadika, Kajingilang Hikalong Betang Agupang, Katakalong Haloka Resolution. Kepala PAS dan Khasi Autonomous District Council haka absolutrik jongo punai Jun dengan disinap kabagi persya horkit horda ya kajing temu jongga sorkar India ban penteri kam ne ban ya syakman akaji de baga Uniform Civil Code kajing kendu lang jongi mentaga singi kelong bagi nongren ki basyai ki bagi persya ya kan ne ka UCC bagi setunat ban kalian Borok unanimously gidon kani kan nongrim ke baskel kata kolong shwa ka jingwan jong British ni gidustur ki jongi ka yar pateng ka jongi ka simkur simjai ka jongi ka khandeu ka siap ka jongi ki lum ki ma ka ki khaw ka patap kene ka kom sanchar jongi ka jinglong trai ka jongi but keriti kristur baro hagapor British what ka por British ka bakalong so powerful ka sokar British kamla ban kata i territories ki jogi kamla ban pendu ya ki dustur ya ki custom ki jogi but hadin ka jinglenya British ru nagalang ki hima khasi ningkong lay bitip ha ibu sundon ka standstill agreement ka first version ka bang hak bahat ko por gyong thang ka defense currency communication berkiwi-kiwi gendai jongka Indian Dominion 100 ya ka instrument of accession but annex agreement haki kondon jong jinge soy nila kren shai klau betap kendeu ka siap berkiwi-kiwi di banong kijongi wat ka bisharu nangta ni ong kumno babat lada kadon kanu ka ain jongka Indian Dominion lane jongka Assam du ko por jongka state ban ai bor yangi bangin modify ngin exam ya kinu ki ain state ne central ki bome dei ban ni ki bakta ka dustur ke jongi historically ni yang kata kan norim bom dei ban kata ye ki dustur ke jongi constitutionally ka artikel ars ba so ar ka kren shai ba ka administration of dei bat ki tribal area ka di ban long back kat kum ki provision jo ka 6 shitel hoy ni susi badin ka amendment ye ka 6 shitel ngila bor kendiat ndre ni no mekran hani kata handai ban wan ra ye ka UCC ka long persya historically constitutionally bat kum juru kat kum ka custom ka jong azau ni persya Ikan ni kaju Menteri kami kan ni. Badi kan ni nilai ikan lang mantan. Nia la draft ya ka explanatory note ka bagi kersan kinongrim bas kam. Nalor kini kinongrim. Lihat saya rangdon katu ni ki nongrim ki bagan dewan art. Lihat saya kini stakeholders nagal yang ki bagi participate menagas ki. Ila aban ayah abuse jongki hagini kendias ki. Kaju ka issue namangin rai lai ki ADC. Ginton ru eka joint meeting jongki lai ADC. Badi kerana kaju ka issue. Kenang bakan long uniform ada ngi pa syatai. Dan lagi nom compromise ya ke eka bangirai menagas ki bani yang anorim jongka ke ADC. Kumjuru ban apil ya ka sorkar jela. Bahkan don kaju ka ko perkat. Kenang ba nginom sya le don bor hagini ke eke. Namangim kwa baka dustur jongi ka custom ko jongi kan do no ngi di ban preserve banang pen klanya ka. Kita kilong kendiat nagal yang jongi idon nang CM idon nang ki noilam jongi sistem beberapa. Resolution is a resolution kan habdon kas supported explanatory note kaban kershani kete. Kabamur kani ka bagi kenu mentah kalong kinrung lut haka explanatory ka bagi pa syaka National Law Commission ka baong ngi ban pa hapok kasautorik kinrung lut kijing ajing jongi. Nama lagi pa as only a skeleton resolution les ngala bandong ga bamda beniatan kanumong konbinsan ya ka law ministry ni la ya ka National Law Commission tendai kan kini kijing ajing kanong strong ni. Depan mentah ya ka bagi kedua lang mentali kalong ba bat hima bat shnong bat sang borok koi kan long wan. Jadi ini rungin atat selang haji dia bagi opinion begini. Very much when we say habangi ong uniform civil code tribe suto tenang tadau ngim kwa dalai rio. Kabangi kersan mendetang through the constitutional provision. Ini kersan do dah historical but angkat kidulir dukat. Ibang edon agapor bang yeso bang Indian Dominion.
Di mentakas ni hadian bagdaliang juga kausel kala poi keciti ban khat banyak ning jumut organika jingtu bat ibadat mu bat menteri kami ke diskusi nak kalian sarkar ni isok thu i ngamdon kunu nuga jing ya per ong jong jong kalenti anda ingi aku beli kerpang khantam nak kalian kausel kelasim de kausel resolution di kersan bat kadai kaju kalau kompak pagan tas ni bat kapan kre jing tho ban sapha ban snow handai di yok ni theria tai ki sni ni sayo ya kebanang a shu shu jimut ban pan kran shu ai baki an ni dang pan kermau ya historical jong kajat menteri ujungi ke kombat kendo ke kom khen ko khen tha bat kom habun ba kiliang ba kien ke thlit tu ngan suong ba ka puat prestige kala hiat ma da kabor nglak ong da sulai ani ka sukar ndiam tak hiat ma ngi dia de ko kom ke ka puat ka daw ngi yadon ka ju ko nongem bat kumba a pan skren ur ba pien ngi ong ba ngai iru ka statement na kaliang menteri rang ba sukar jala inget ba kita kin rup hungut kiba kwat ba ur pan syong ki pos sekretariat ngatrai kin syam lang ka ju posor ban yada mat pene nsa lada kim syim di kara rang ba ngi ba kini ki an bawan na po Delhi busien kim dei ki jing ada ini kim dei jing mentoy ini hentai dilong pan kita ki jing yorot pat madan ya kristu risti du storo jongi ngirang don ya kalenti ba ong pan menteri kam ka el ngirang don kita kalenti ong bar ni thono atin pasti hentai kumba kalong tang ikilong pongpong gitu kompak dan trong ta sarkar nanti po no pa deti tidak hata ka dor kita kalau kompak dan ni so ai kubri kerpang kam tam ke isi sama kala belum lang ni na kaliang jungi kun sang balang ba fair ni don tangoi ke ju bosor kata kalong ba ngi ong ba em ya kene ka an khala ba ka sekarang dia katmu ban kubum pengut jubor apo jonga beri nyutrap bat po jonga jalah boroko
Semua KHDC kabala shim dengan senjam bagi melapas ke solution bagi Malaysia dengan ka UCC. Karena kalian juga masing ada sarkar India dan limbak sarkar Meghalaya. Kimut ban menteri kami ada uniform civil code jingkali ke bang ibu ningkong do uniform civil code who's code. Ka code jong do kimut menteri kami. Makanta kan sapaulut ki agenda jong ka parlimen jong central government tak bajing trailang state government. Nomor ba ni sulto ya jing don kamu ya jing personal loss jong jai beri fair for India kata jing ka bagi tengku ada personal level ada personal law ka jong ke mainland India ngasngo kata di subjek jong mainland India kam di subjek jong namar ni kum kejai beri hunyo tera bro what happening kata diversity ke bangi dan ni imsuk imsai kam dan kono conflict of personal law ka bai dei ha kejai beri jong tingimla ban sim nimla abakum kejai beri nimla ban kitram ya ka problem jo kita beri tu bitungku ala mainland India kalau kita nurim nimla ban pediang ya kata ka uniform school code bakan trikam solon sar ko ni ka beri hunyo tera namar lada niya haidit sekipor ki ba kamun chua ba ngilong nong India dari jingkonyo kamdai bang ilalong pura kumpinong India ro hodom ta ladang ikran konstitusional ngim parlo pura namar ngim sim lasai ya kan sumen merger kam simdan kata abolition private force habide ya ka khasi state jilayong kaumot ka private force hangi ro kadangem lada kalong sakon no kumnoro kamot ke instrument merger ro ngim patsai tegamot ngidang dai hi ke burge ko balong lailo bat namar ba kadon dijing ko aka constitution ya ka ba ka sokan India kam sim no burong kalau Kenya ka instrumen maksud dia kata kendon jong anek agreement kalau Kenya ka stem cell agreement mentah kalau amun Kenya saya ka para 3 jong ka district council para 3 1 2 ka bakaran ka kraw ka batap ka kendo ka siap ka HIG ka keren ya ka social custom ya ka inheritance but ya ka marriage and divorce kata kalau ada don pa ka schedule ya kata ru mentah kimut bansu tablok be udah kata uniform civil code klam pat ya kata constitutional provision ka ba access ka schedule ka ba access ya ka ju subject matter ka klampe tegamot kanusin nindang hamat ya kata gajing syasiat da kibor ain jong sarkar India kani ladang ada pet ya kata draft jong the uniform civil code kaon banwara ya kata national integration rengai ni kani ka full assimilation ban pendu jaj sendon ni ki great pai ban pendu jaj sendon ni Shillong kapang ha ka personal loss jong ki great pai ha ka personal law ka bayai ka kum kerti ka dustur kani ka full assimilation kam dei ka intention bejong sarkar banwara ya kata integration by consensus ndrei kadai bansu pendu jaj sendon bangin long baik kawai ka pai yang hata ka ju jingkali la de piong uniform civil code kamut hus code te kamut ni kum kasang nin persya ba ni uniform civil code bat ni kerman lu bagi district council kin la ban lum om tang ni kin ni kelai tri district council di hopefully district council benan nodis ki bade red pat khanang ba ni la ban ai won common voice ba kum ka jai beriu red pat ke bang ni la itu ingi de constitution jo di India bang ide kita ki ba kerpang habang yong kerpang kamut ni long kerpang ha personal loss ni dai ban kelat kata ladang yong ni don ka separate identity juni ka dai ka personal loss ke juni ka bayai kum kerti ke dustur ke juni naduk men beren kamut lada pipasi ku sisi pi pentri kami ku sisi kamut pure ya kariti ku dustur juni bat lada lakut kariti ku dustur kamut ke jinglong ka identity juni ke jinglong kerpang juni ko lakut lang hantai te kamut harket hodang ya ban persya ya gani ka jing pentri kami jing hu jo sarkar India ban pentri kami ya ka personal loss ban pentri kami kata ka uniform su ko tumut ka uniform personal law all over India kalau gay ban jumlah
The Toyota Kirloskar Motor TKM launched the 63rd Toyota Technical Education Program TTEP Institute at Don Bosco Technical School, Shillong. TTEP Institute is the first institute that offers assistance in Automotive Skill Development Corporation (ASDC). The aim of the program is to help young people capable in the field to showcase their talent and reach lofty heights with their achievements. Present in the occasion includes Dr. Maisel Amprin Lingdor, Minister of Government Meghalaya, Mr. Vikram Gulati, Country Head and Executive Vice President TKM, Reverend Father Arcadius Puwen, Principal of Don Bosco Technical School, Shillong, Mr. Arjun Lawania, Deputy Lead State Initiatives and Capacity Building ASDC, and Mr. Ambarish Das, Vice President, Highland Toyota, and senior executives from TKM, invitees, teachers and students of the school. In the event, few participants shared their valuable insights, which includes the importance of technology and the welfare of the young people by embracing knowledge offered to them in various fields promoted by the government.
Dignitaries on the dais, the teachers, staff and instructors of this wonderful institute, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen and our friends from the media. Very good morning to you all on behalf of Toyota and for myself. Let me start by saying if there is an honor to go around, the true fact is we are honored to be a part of this institute, to join hands with this institute, to be here with you today You've honored us. Thank you so much. And we are so grateful that this institute with a legacy of 100 years is now reaching out to, with us and ASTC, to take its legacy even further ahead. So thank you so much. That is the message I'd like to give to begin. Toyota in India, we have a vision statement. It reads, grow India, grow with India. And when I was sitting there, I was just tempted to just think about that. And it's so deep. If you want to look at an organization and its desire to grow, it cannot grow unless the society grows, the country grows, and the community grows. So, skilling and being a part of that endeavor is something that's very dear to us. We've been working in the space of skilling practically from the day we started operations. And TTEP goes all the way back to 2006, the program that we're talking about today. Now it has a foothold in almost all the states. This is the 63rd center. And this is aimed at bringing up skills and technicians in the area of automotive maintenance, which is so critical for us, for any OEM, to deliver true customer satisfaction. And especially so when the technology is so evolving. What you saw of an automobile perhaps 10 or even 5 years ago is no longer valid today. And what you will see of an automobile 5 years hence will be completely different. So a very fast-paced, evolving part of the economy and industry. And this is where we really want to get involved with institutes like Don Bosco to be able to impart quality skilling initiatives, to be able to generate the skilled technicians of the future who can take the country ahead. Of course, on similar lines, we also have a program called the Toyota Technical Training Institute. That program deals with the other part, which is producing ever better and top quality vehicles. That's on the side of manufacturing. Now, what's common between the two? The common between the two is our endeavor to focus on especially rural areas, especially hinterland, and try to give opportunity of skilling to segments of community who perhaps otherwise may not have had the benefit to get this. So our latest endeavors in terms of TTEP is trying to expand our foothold to states where we haven't been there, focus on students who come from rural areas, and we see that once we do this, there is a challenge. The challenge is how to get that student to come, because of financial hardship it's very difficult, and yet that's why yesterday we launched the STAR initiative, which seeks to give a very substantial scholarship for enabling this opportunity to be availed by truly meritorious students who come from slightly difficult, economically difficult backgrounds, but otherwise have huge merit. So the STAR program basically seeks to give support not only for the tuition fee, but also for hostel, but also for giving some money back to home. So that is a program that we just started yesterday. Now I'm sure that this program that we're starting here today will go further, and as we were discussing while we were about to come to this event, we were already discussing with the Honorable Principal and other senior management of Don Bosco how eager we are to spread this with their support and with the support of ASDC, who's been a true partner to take this ahead. So to conclude, I'd like to thank the management of Don Bosco. I'd like to thank the government of Meghalaya, who is so progressive and is so supportive, is so motivating, that we have Her Excellency the Minister being present here to motivate us all. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Technical school is an institution that has done exceptionally well, and you've just heard, through 100 years. And the training that they impart to the young people is quality training, is also supportive training, and I'm so happy that Toyota has come forward. I was wondering whether it was a CSR program, but Sir has just said that this is a program that is designed from other sources. Now that's very, very good. Father Arcadis, you are a great leader in this institution, sir. And I think the students are very, very lucky to have you in this place, because you are a person who's very keyed in and interested in making sure that our citizens, young citizens, prepare themselves for good opportunities of employment in their adult lives. The number of children that come to me seeking for admission in this institution is crazy. But what I worry most is when I follow up with kids whose fees I have paid, kids whose training I have supported. When I follow up with them after 2 years, sadly many of them have just disappeared into oblivion. They disappear and they just don't do anything. So coming to Don Bosco Technical School and making an MLA request, Father Principal, what's the point if you're not going to be using that training productively? So Father, whenever Madam says, please give seat, don't listen. You evaluate the child first. Because really, I have spent so much money from my personal sources and other sources on educating kids from my constituency in various programs in Don Bosco. I'm so happy that in this turnaround of technology, we have Sir Vikram Gulati representing the entire Toyota team. I will not remember everybody's name, please pardon me, but exceptional, exceptional dedication for Toyota to come all the way to Meghalaya and set up an institution like this and be willing to partner with, of course you've got the right partner, for sure, but coming all the way here and actually are willing to train our kids in these new modern technologies in vehicles. You will not believe it. Nobody drives a Maruti 800 anymore. About 20 years back, Maruti 800 was the most happening vehicle. But today you see, nobody cares about Maruti 800. Nobody sees a carburetor in a vehicle. Of course, drivers like us should learn at least how to change the tires in case we get stuck anywhere in the jungle. But the point I'm trying to drive home to these young people is, go earn for yourselves. Go seek employment. Believe me, don't think that if you're a graduate with 45%, you have a high rate in the market. It's better you have a TTEP certificate program from Don Bosco than to go for 3 years and come up with a result which is just 45-50% BA or BCom. You will not get jobs. This is something you have to understand. Yeah, see, problem with the state of Meghalaya is that many people imagine that okay, chalo, let's have a 10 to 5 job with government. Everybody will line up for a government job. That's not the way. Look at my job. I had a government job. I left it to join politics. Every 5 years I have an exam. I have to pass the exam, otherwise I miss 3. I was earning 1.75 lakhs per month. I left it because I got this calling that I should be there for the people of the state of Meghalaya to bring about good changes good policies, good planning. And fortunately, my constituency voted for me, and I've become a veteran in this job. Now, I cannot understand why parents also see girls and boys. Don't think that your value in society. If you meet somebody and you want to marry that somebody, you're about to meet the family of that person. You don't have to have a very fancy degree to be married. You can also have a good certificate, technical course from this institution and tell your mother-in-law to be, your father-in-law to be, your wife to be that, look, this, at least I will not leave your daughter hungry. See? And then people are complaining, hey, what is this government doing? Nothing, zero, no, not true. Not true. Now, Father, what we need to do now, both fathers, Father Jane, another very good leader. You remember in 20 years ago when we met, 20 years ago when I started talking about technical education, people were saying Amreen has gone mad. She doesn't know what she's talking about. We have to keep bringing graduates who are useless into the market. But today, as we speak, you know that that is not true. It's okay. I was talking when I was Labour Minister. I was speaking, I was pushing, and today you have Toyota. Now, Father, what we need to do next is if Toyota can help you bring, the next step, help you bring a workshop. I remember when I was a kid, Father, my dad would never let any other institution touch his cars except Don Bosco Technical School. So yes, you have now shifted. We have shifted to full-time education more than repairs in mechanics. But Father, we need to have, because these new vehicles that are coming will not have. I cannot imagine that if you buy a Mercedes or you buy a, what is that? That's a catboard, Lamborghini. You have to go all the way to Guwahati even for servicing. Just for small servicing of a vehicle, you have to take it all the way there. Father, please talk to Toyota. Toyota, please help us. Set up. If not Don Bosco Technical School, set up in Mairam, in one of your institutions, somewhere there, so that you don't distract yourself from technical education, which is very important. But at least you take it to one of your neighboring parishes and have this. Because, so we all want fancy vehicles, but no one's there to fix our vehicles. So the other day when Department of Health was giving me a vehicle, they gave me a Toyota, and it doesn't have a review mirror, it doesn't have nice looking seats, it doesn't matter, not that I want style. But I was just thinking that, okay, if I have to at least make this vehicle a little more easy for me to travel. That car is for me to go to the villages, not for me to show off and ride all over Shillong. I don't do that. I have my own personal car when I need to do that. But Toyota is saying that, it will take at least 1 month. So you can see the demand. It's a demand-driven situation. So let's hope that your master trainer will now be ready to train others. And we need hybrid vehicles are in. Electric vehicles are in. I was just getting a big tuition from Sir Vikram about modern technology, carbon emission, and all of that. Because tomorrow day after tomorrow, I have a climate change panel discussion where people from all over the world are coming, and government of Meghalaya has told me to represent them. So I was wondering, what will I talk about? So see, there you go. Today I'm happy, then I'm going to talk about that. You're telling citizens that you will not pay tax. In Delhi, they don't pay tax. Customers don't pay tax if you buy electric vehicles, tax-free, or even hybrid. My only worry is, like Sir was saying, What happens to the previous batches of students who did other aspects of mechanics? Shouldn't you call them back for at least, what do you call them, a refresher course? Father, you have to get back these kids, because Father, I'll tell you what, this is the way people are. They want us to feed them, they want us to chew the food for them, they want us to do everything for them. But I would like to see that the state of Meghalaya changes. You should have young, dynamic, young people. Don't only complain about your sarkar. Say, what can I do for my state? See, nobody asks that question. You're always condemning MLAs, no? All those comments everywhere. How do they crucify us? But what are you doing for the state of Meghalaya? What are you doing for yourself? Are you doing anything? So when you condemn us, you should also ask yourselves, so you are very fortunate. And I will hand over any child, preferably from my constituency.
For centuries, teachers are considered as guides for students in all walks of life. However, it is an injustice to such guides when their profession does not meet their means of livelihood. The Education Department of Meghalaya released the pending salaries of SSA teachers. This is informed by the Minister of Education to the leader of the Meghalaya SSA School Association, Aristotle Sirambai, who informed the media persons on the 5th July. The Meghalaya SSA School Association, Aristotle Sirambai, informed that the government had released a sum of 12 crores for the salaries of the teachers, which did not flow this whole time. He added that the money has been sent to different districts to then reach the teachers rightful of the amount.
As far as payment of SSA teachers pending due is concerned, that is number 1, payment of area salary of financial year 2016-17, and number 2, payment of pending salary of current financial year for the month of April, May and June. This is to inform to all the SSA teachers in the state of Meghalaya that yesterday, the 4th of July 2023, the Honorable Education Minister, Sir Rakam Sangma, informed the association that the State Finance Department have released the fund amounting rupees 12 crores 44 lakh approximate, being the first installment for payments of pending area of financial year 2016-17 to all the SSA teachers. He further informed the association that the Education Department, Government of Meghalaya, on Monday this week have already sent the sanction order to all the respective districts, and the same have been instructed to all the districts to do the needful for transfer the same to all the personal account of the SSA teachers. Number 2, the Honorable Education Minister informed the association that the Education Department, Government of Meghalaya, will be released the salary for the month of April and May by next week of this month. And for the month of June, the Education Department will be released later. Added to this, the Honorable Education Minister also informed the association that the state government will be releasing the fund, being the capping norms, which is meant for payment of SSA teachers' salary by Monday next week. Therefore, the association requests all the SSA teachers in the state of Meghalaya to cooperate with the association until further notice. Thank you.
Members of the Federation of Rewar Mingi local Dorbars on the 5th July arrived at the office of Paul Lingdo, Minister of Social Welfare, to seek explanation from the Minister regarding the claim that Penursla is one of the main hub of drug users and drug peddlers. Speaking to the media persons, Edmund Kongai informed that the Federation had done their research and checked information from the police, and it is proved that there had never been such cases on drugs in the region. Paul Lingdo, however, contradicts, stating that there was a case registered recovering drug from the region on the month of October 2022. The union suggested that the government should organize an awareness campaign for the people on drugs and to establish village task force. They also request the minister to empower the people, the region, to control and check the presence of any drug user or peddler.
Ngi aku beli ki media ketika por ke pemerintah tiga jiwan ke jigenduk ke jongi ya iba polling do ibadi menteri ketenaga social welfare jong ke sarkar jela nagaliang ke federation of reward mengi local derbar hadin bangila yo ya ketuka ke jingkran nagaliang im nei nagaliang I minister jong ke sarkar jongi iba polling do haka arterik ubnai jun haka ba iong ba ka penusla kadai ka wai ne preng ka hotspot ka ba kenrei kinong di drugs bat kinong khai tenagaliang jongi ki kenhun jong kinong yalam ha kisnong ha kiraj baper jong ka thain reward penusla brokawai daga jing sukhya bat snow kit kle yala ka jong ka dong ka thain reward iwan ban kendu ya I minister jong ka ni ka sarkar MDA ka pemerintah ha office trikam ka jong I ban pan ka jing shai bat ban identify ya kanu ka jaka lani kanu kaba kilap nakaliang ka police department ban nakaliang ka sarkar ya ka jingdon jong kinong di drugs bat kinong khayi hak ni ka thain reward ka jongi te nakaliang jongi hadin bangila ya kendu ya iba polling do ibadi minister jong ka tenaga social welfare department ila ben batai ila ai ru gini kikot ila batai ba kala donteng ka jing ka case apa open sla ka jing kem drugs ha ubna hausnam uba hausnam arjar arpuar te nakaliang ke jongi pat ngiso kendet ba hadin bangala ya phun ya ka police department hadin bangila ya kran imprisonment ngiong impat judon ka case habide bat ka jingkem drugs andang ila ya syong menta bat minister ngiyo I baka jon ka neka jingkem ya ki nong khai drugs lani kinong di drugs hapo ka thain penusla hau benai Oktober haus nam arajar poa dinagaliang jungi ka federation of reward mengi local dorbar iwan da kamsim basokia balese ila ai ru ka jingmot habide bat minister jong ka neka social welfare di ba polling do sautli ki pon nila ai nagabenta ban aibor no ya kisnong bat ya kiseng samla kisenglong kumi ban pet ngor lang habidei bat ka sukasan bat kamta me ban thau ya ka village task force committee ringkat bat ka jintrai lang jong IBDO bat ka police department tengila ai ka jumut ha I minister jongi habidei bat ka ni ka memorandum ka bangila ikendu mendaka sngi bat nang ta susu ka baar kalong ban penlong ya ka jingala pat ba haman la kisnong ki school ki yo nang ban pensu thu ik pat ba ka jingkta ya uni ukenja jingdi ubama nakabenta kisamla ki jongi kumong pi papa open sla bon kisamla kiba kiwan nakalo yang longsam kabaduk tela da jia ba syakta huni drugs kandi ki jingma ka bakrau ya ka tahan jual ka jongi namar ba drugs si utip ba omdai tang boong ba kidi nrai upen maru ka imlang salang nang ta ngiyo iba hisen bala kan reu drugs ka jingma ka suk kasan ka suk ka singan ru kalawan ra ka jingma habidei bat ka theka than jewar ka jungi nang ngila ajimur ya minister jungi bong banbu ya katalasi ya kikali man kapor da kibriu jong ka ai ka bomot bandon ka checking lada don kata ka jingi hier kini kinong khai drugs lani kinong supply namar ko boong ba kata ka than jungi kedai ka access point mo ka jaka ka rung kami lingba ka Bangladesh tingi ko ba lengba kan ka jing ngisutu baka dei ka jakaya banlet cepak Bangladesh ban penhiar yo mau leni ya kita ki export import ikwa bakan don ru ka checking yo let's say yo don man kibriu ki bakhayi lengba cepak Bangladesh kishu lenti na ka thang ke jongi tingi ke paru ya I minister ba inbu ya katalasi ya ki kali ban check ya ki barung bami hang dia pok ka thang war ke jongi bat ka basaw ngi ko aru banbu ya tools number 3 lada don kilo ki jinglap haki shnong leni haki jaka ikwa ban don nomor kenang bakin pentip immediately len wood kin pentip syaka police department len syaka no ka babu ru yauni nomor bangin la bandai kenang bang inyo ya kajing ya trailang bat kata kajing wanra ru ya kajing ya ban yo kem lane ban yo ya kata ka jing wanra ban ya banong no ban don kajing kem ya gini gibriu kiba lada de kibadi lada de kiba pendon kam lada de kiba khayi inyo ruban pentibut bot cheki bor jangka an Indonesia ke sarkar kita gede kimat kiba nakaliang ka federation iwan merkendu ya minister jongi hakan ni kapor hakan ni kasi ka pemerintah nak jing sukhya namar bakane kadai ke jingma yangi ka thanjuat namar hagi ni gisngi yo I bang nakaliang ka sarkar ka penbena tingi so kendet kibun kisamla jongi kiso kendet ba kumno ka penusla ka dai ka wai na pedeng ka hotspot ka ba dan kinong di drugs kinong hi drugs niyo I batang haki menta jong ka Shillong ndre menta ka sosi balong ba ka penusla jong iro ka dai ka wai na pedeng ka bala dan hapo ka list jong ka sarkar khamta me haka jing dai ban khayi yo no drugs bat ka jing di jong ki samla kata ka dai ka mat ka bana kaliang jong ni wan ye kendu ya minister ba polling do office tu kam ke jongi
Mafi on leva politik yang bakin pat dak ka kes ban kem kinum di dok so sla nukling ba pol ba yo jitu ba baca na bila ban pencai kena
dengan pencai hendak namar kliang jongi ngimpat yo ban kedu personal yagi police department dah ka bengi pun ngi syukali hatu la judon am ka jingkem ya kinong di drugs bat kinong khi drugs apa ka pun sla rina kliang ka police department ka ong ngimpat don tena kliang jongi le se hagin digis ngin saya kendu ya ka police department ban ya trailang ban weng ya kini ke jinga kam da ben lan kam da kan tho ndai ban trailang ban weng ya kini ke jinga kam ta me ya ki samla ke jongi ki ba le se ki basdang ban kerni ki ban ngop hagini ki jingdi ki ba pen ma ya ke imlang ka salang kata ke diga we
Itu ni yung ba poli yung ba awak cara apa lekem dok ba tak itu personal
kasinong de komba yo i hagani kani ka kodila yangi te kasinong claim mention ndai ka police case hapa panusla ka don lengba ka jing syakam lai teli ki case hapa ka panusla police division police panusla police station ha ka benai oktober asnam arjar puah tingi yo i tingi 4 yo ban puli bahagi ki report tengah try ki kasinong ki mention betang ya ka police case bade hapa panusla police station tang kita
ini yo ibak ki kan put sla kembali tang ka jaka dok so ki kan ki kai tu ki belang ki masih
East and West Khasi Hills District Badminton Association, like every year, had once again organized a badminton tournament for school students known as the 3rd EWKH District Inter-School Tournament 2023, which began on the 5th July at the indoor stadium of Mairang Mission. The badminton tournament was organized with the aim to encourage blooming people from East and West Khasi Hills District to come forth and participate in games beneficial for them to showcase their inborn talents in badminton. The tournament witnessed the participation of students from 5 schools of the region. The Joint Action Committee of All Ribhoi Passengers Vehicle, which is a union of taxi drivers, sumo drivers, pickup drivers and bus drivers, under the leadership of Binas Makri, Chairman, Vincent Sokwai, Secretary, on the 5th July, once again met with the Deputy Commissioner of Ribhoi, Arpit Upadhyaya, to remind him of the payment they are still yet to receive from the government when it needed their services during the COVID-19 pandemic. As a reminder, the union had previously met with the DC on the 16th May to express their grievance on the government keeping the bills pending. Speaking to the media persons, the leaders of the union expressed their disappointment on the government's neglect on the welfare of the drivers. They have rendered their services during the time of need, but their rightful reward is delayed for reasons the government alone is aware of.
Ngi menta nakaliang ka GSE jong all Ribhoi passenger vehicles ngidang syumi menta nakabra jong EDC ban wan yakran sachisin kane ka digesin ka baar bangun kendu alor ka bill election bat kumjuru ka bill corona badangsa bat jong ka Republic Day nado Independence Day badangsa ngi wan petkan mau menta kasngi te nakaliang jong DC lakular ban pendep apo ka news ngi te nakaliang jongiru ngila dawa pa lakum na puno kidai ban pendep apo ka news ngi namar ka hakan ni kasin ka bantong yawan kendo lakular apo kasasi kamnam siso ai te hakan ni kasin ka bar benta ilakular apo ka news ngi ban pha Daga jingtho sa CEO Jong Election Commission ban pha yang ya ka pending bills ka ba duna de nakaliang jungiro ngin yai up ya ka tegan news ngi lada nakaliang jong ka district administration kam nam syam pelaj ya ka bill jungi ngin yai chikmat ngin syam dakwe pat kilat kilenti kiban persya ya kene ka jing penslam jong ka distrik ban pelaj ya kene ka bil ka jongi hanre ngila yai up nadu bakut election hadu menta kinam patiau ye kene ka jing yasha jongi ke kumta ngi nakliang ki driver baro bat ki try kali ngila sa shitom kat hadu kat kini kisngi te kumta ngi ketu ya i DC bedon burom ba in le kham kloi kumbai la kular lada inamla ban le hapo ketai kepor ke ba ila kular ngi ngin sim ya ka sinjam ke batenge da kino kilat klenti katkum ke badai ke bangi hab ban le nakamta bangin penbiang bangin yo ya ketika jingsiu kibil bangi la ya tristom tetang ta bersebut kali kiba wan duty hangne kimduna naka sanspa tali te katkum ka government ridhi ka government kadai bansiu katkum ka ban katkum bakidai hok banyo kador kalong khat sanspa shpau shi tengka shi sngi te don kiba lek hadu arbnai lai banai don kiba lek tang hakapor election andrei ompadon bayo tang iweiru ya kane kabil kibawan hangne kamdei tang ki kali passenger lane kisumo ki kino kali bakit passenger handrei wada ki pick up ki buan duty hangne kim padon bayo tang iweiru kata kadai ke jinge ke bakrau ba nakaliang kinongbu kali ak thang ruboi ke kindu jinge hakine ki election ne hakno ka baka government ka don kam nakaliang jongi kinongbu kali ngiasno akti kediang keti kumon ngi syai ai kali nakamta bat penbiang ya kejin kam jong ka distrik Brokowe ndrei ka distrik hi ki bor ba penya ya ka distrik nakaliang ka DC office hangne kim nom patiau yangi kim nom perlaj ya kawairu kabil kaba nadu kapor corona hadu menta ka election te session iban khia ya ka nika district administration kadayun pelan yo kamploi ya ni kabil ka jongi kat kum bangi dehok banyo
kisah sa session jumpi
ta kumbau chairman jonga JC jongi ba binas makri la majhang halo ka jingwan kendu jongi ya DC jong kari boy district te kadai kasin ka baar ka bangiwan kendu yu oj kasin ka baningkong ulakular na kaliang ga jongu kon penlaj ko khatsan ne arpos ni rei na kaliang ga jongi nilayai ab ngai sya ka khatsan arpos ni yu kalakot henrei si benai tam ngila ab henrei kamdon ka response lane ka jingkhot yangi kinong yalam ban yakran halor kane kamat ka bangi kendu jingya te da ka jing bombense ka jing putlan sachisin kane ka degasin ka baar bangilawan ban kendu yu bat ban ai ka dorkhas ka jungi ka dorkhas ka bangila ai hau ka dei endang ila da penlong ka meeting juga JEC ka kum ka resolution ka balapas ka tiga meeting ngila ai por yu DC ba lakumno dei ban penlaj ka bil ka basa hapo news ngi lada umla ban penlaj ka tiga bil hapo news ngi ka JEC hi kan sasim daki weipat kilat jingyaki ki bakam teng e dan dala yakran halor kita kimat nakaliang DC ula penpau ba yakidau ba balai kasakut kabil hapo riboy district ula penpau ba kadai ka jing pha pisa duna napo state namar kata umla ban benta ya ka pisa namar ki pisa ka ba uhap bansiu ki babun nadu ki nongsyong dukan nadu ki basnai ki pandal ki kali kumta terter ula ai ki daw na kaliang ga jungi ngilaong ki daw ki babun nrei ngimpwa ban yakran kita ki daw kan rei kai ka bangi dawa penlaj no kamploi ka pisa namar ba kadai ka sin ka baningkong ka history jong ka riboy district ka jungi bai ka pisa election ka slam hadu katne kumansu yathu yapi hakipor ki bamanchwa ki snam ki baladap hakipor election kam juja kumne kinoi noi kali ki balawan phai na ki duty marsin wan phai hagaju hi kasngi iyo ya ka pisa ka jongki umdon kam ban ap lane umdon kam bangin wan ni kendu yo DC andrei kane ka dei kasin ka baningkong bat ka ba pensa lengwa bat pensa yangi hapedang ka umdum halor kine ki jinge ki bangi kendu kumbansu yathu yapi haswa ban bat igi kali nak kementar ki duty omdai tangga duty election dan igi kiwai ki duty ki ba ka sarkar ka donkam ban bat igi kali ki pha yangi da ki jingthot balada phimwan mi lane phimwan report hapo kata ka singi igi kali jongpi insist anakin penduk no igi permit rengkat ya ka bansis ya ka driving license jong driver karena kalian ka jungi haka jingting haka jingberngam ka jongki ngihap banwan pendam ngihap ban ai ya lagi kali bakin penun kam andrai ka basnusi endal adap ka kam omdon bapatiaw yangi bat ka babu jing bah yangi halor ki kot kisla kumba baro ngiatim bah ka por ban renew ki kot kisla ladang imla ka don ka jing pun stom ka bateng ta ka bangi hapsiu ki kuna ki babun mensu ya thu ipim ta lada chisngi ka permit ka jungi ka fil ta ka mut klam jing map si pawajar ngi sadan kuna san phau tengka ka fitness chisngi ladang imla bensiu ka por babiang te khen me phi menta da ki benai ka pisa jungi ka sa te hakano ka rukom ngin siu laneng ngin renew ya ki kot kisla ki bangi hap ben renew ngin penkan maru sesin laneng kenturu ya ka district administration balada hakane ya kenti ka bamenta kam sim kya ngim banse bangi ki babu i kali ngin om siu shu ya ka tax ya ka sarkar.
The former MLA of Malem, Hamlet Darling, on the 5th July inaugurated a community hall in Nongpur along with classrooms of Nongpur Secondary School in the presence of village headman, Bidkar and other men. The community hall was constructed with the SRWP scheme of the year 2021 to 22, whose construction cost 10 lakhs and the classrooms with 7.40 lakhs. In his speech, Hamlet exclaimed that even if he lost in the previous elections, but he will continue serving the people of the region whenever in need.
But Mantaraski one po Song He Namtaki Art Kidal Kabarikan Law Banglala Banpli Yaka Nongpur Secondary School Atli classroom Yakeba Lapinyo Akador Kabah New Laksa Hojar Naragamak. But ya kani ka yeng snong community hall hakador ka bas holang nambag scheme jong ka interest kidi klong ki kam ni ke ba la pasang bantre ka po ka snong jong pi but ki kam ka ba nang jong ka snong ki tiap kam ha but kini ki orlong ki kam de barba na skap ya ka jigo to pi kinaka school Naskam ya juga jopi kom kira lam sino. Lemah deh bapi bitu eka nanti saya berdekat ke kamar kelas poskol nanti. Ladam deh bapi kira lam sino kibayat ku eka berdekat ke kom tihol ke bahaya. Nanti akan kemarin nanti. Play tu eka snow naskam baru nanti ya kam. Baka itanam baka jitre belong kibayibit kibayimyang Kaya school kebabian keba sisi kamera di isong arfo tanbul klarung Tigi sidong mata lai pher ba wah keblong sebelum swa lai tenang pikini keciktai kidi ka burom jongsno kami burom juga ngali re tam burom ra ye kaski ba ai jumpa to pikasno maka snom ke school kapan omde nam ta jong ba snom omde nam jong skrisno nam ta jong jong pai ba Tikinik long ki kam ki ba apniya shong jong pi ba na sukumen subon ba na kermen skem ken long chi sha kita ki jimen toy na ta kashno ka school kan sai ki khna ki bastan ki besan ki balong ki khlur mera ka de le ka matric exam ko bari kom testra bar ki pas mani pun no pi ai ba school kan sai shishu ki khlur Ikana kibalang basta, ikana kibatibru to play, but ikana kibalang borong.
The decreasing value of agricultural produce of people from Riwar region, whose main occupation is to cultivate brooms, black pepper, fruits, vegetables, betel nuts and betel leaves, had affected the income of the people of Riwar region ahead of Panursla. Vishal Kongshay, a member of Hill Farmers Union Panursla block on the 5th July, met with the Minister of Agriculture, Amperine Lyngdoh, to address the grievances of the people of the region. Vishal urged the minister to set up border markets so that it will open trading opportunities for the people of the region and eventually benefit their livelihood. Amperine gave her word to take the matter into consideration and will think of the suggestion made by the man.
Hakajing ya kendu bat Madam Amperine langdo Menteri jongka tenat karep karyang menta kasngi ila pensyai yangi ba nakal yang jongi ila kular ban simkia ya kajing jongki norep kathan pen usla halor kajing herdor palat usansar halor kajing herdor usomrit klau bat kiwai kimarep kumka jing tram no kajing tram no kisok nyam tra te bat kiwai kimarep kibat mi nakathan luar jongi bat ngila pensngel ru haiba habiadai bat kayau kaput ba in simkia ban penklain ya kayau kaput kenang bakin nongrep nak hap kibadan hapok kathain kamtam kibasyong kathain kaput kin yo ban de ya kijur ya kimarep jongki hakador kebabiang te mairu ila kular yang ni ba insim kia bat nakal yang jong menteri ru ila ong ba hakasipu ila khot yang sipau tarik kadai kasngi kebangin sa ya tai habiadai bat kini kimat baro kebangira menta nakal yang jong ila ai kejinyaro ya kekenhun jong namar ba ila wan ra ya kamat kebakong santam hakmat jong bat kene kalong kae kebangi sengukia na benta kahil farmers union mengakum presiden bat sekretari rengkat bat member bat kiwai kidkot kibom yadon lang menta kesengi bat ngi hakajing kendu bat te ngaai kulai ya medam ibala simkia bat ila pelajpor yang banyak kendu menta kesengi te tanggatai kulai sibun
Kano ka dor sensar
kumbalong menta ka dor sensar nyau phau tengka men sim snem sispa lai phau si kwintal de perkhan mapi jan kanno jan ru phau lahir de usok merit ru menta ka dor sibu menta ide nru spa kumla sisngi sauspa lane sauspa sanspa te kenper ayu tang sisngi asngi kador te ngiwan khanang menta kasngi ban penpau ya kejing jong kinongrep jungi hapok kathan ruar jungi khamtam kinongrep kapen usla blok kiba khambun hina kidai kinongrep kiba imja kiba kamai jakapo kiba bu school ya laki kun kikti deleng ba ka kamrep kamring jongki.
So viewers, that is all we have for today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.